guys, welcome back to the Real Deal Podcast. As always, I'm your host Keeona, and I have Shawn and Owen with me today.
Hello. Thanks for having us again.
Yeah, no problem. And it is none other than our Oscars after show. But before we get started, I brought a little friend with me, Oscar himself. How you doing, Oscar?
He's looking good.
See, still nothing. He won't talk to me, so
No, he doesn't seem like much of a talker, but I bet he'll listen.
I'll make you talk. Anyway.
Damn, Oscar, put some pants on.
You know what? I actually have like a pair of underwear for him actually that I didn't bring, but because they do that, the Oscars right after they win and like they like have their engraving on it, they'll actually give the stars a pair of underwear to put on them, and I have that for him. Like,
I didn't know that was a thing. That is awesome.
It's funny though. I think it's cute, but the Oscars were a couple weeks ago, and I know you two didn't watch it.
No.
No, but I do have a great list.
That's why we decided to come on today.
But I did, because technically it was homework for me because I had to cover it for Byte Magazine. But and I have my thoughts on one particular category, one I will get to in a moment. But to start off, Everything Everywhere and All at Once, clean sweep.
Yeah, I mean, it got Best Supporting Actor, Best Actress, Best Supporting Actress, Jamie Lee Curtis. Okay, that's the one you have thoughts about.
Yeah, we'll get into that in a minute.
I have thoughts about that one, too. I mean, she should have gotten nominated long before this.
Yeah. But, Brendan Fraser, Best Actor.
And Best Makeup for The Whale.
Yeah.
I don't remember which camera I'm supposed to look at.
Uh,
She is great. I know a lot of work went into the costume and the designs. Even though I haven't, seen the Oscars, I know about these movies.
Black Panther, Wakanda Forever won for Best Costume by Ruth Carter, who happens to be the first African-American female to win 2 Oscars.
That's awesome.
Right? And speaking of breaking glass ceilings, while we're on the subject of that, Michelle Yeoh, she's actually the second woman of color to win Best Actress next to Halle Berry, which I think was so cool because Halle Berry obviously took Will Smith's place in announcing or presenting the award for Best Actress. So
Right.
I thought it was really cool, like, to see Michelle and Holly like in the same room and them just supporting each other, because no other woman of color has won Best Actress like since Halle Berry. So I thought that was really significant and really cool, because I'm like, oh my gosh, she's right there.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
Talk about a career comeback with Brendan Fraser here. I haven't seen all of the movie.
The movie's really good.
But I think this frame alone should just tell you everything that you need to know about his performance.
It was insane. It was awesome.
Yeah. Even though I'm impartial to Austin Butler.
I don't know who that is. Was he in The
He's
Whale?
Elvis.
He was an Elvis.
I'm not a big Elvis guy. I don't know that much about the Elvis lore,
Okay, but here's the thing about Elvis. It was nominated for 7, maybe 8 Academy Awards this year, and it won nothing. That's why I'm a little bit bitter about it, just because, like, I have seen the movie and it was really good, and I'm pretty much, people who have seen the movie, like, say that it was an incredible movie. I can, like, feel your pain. I'm with you on that. But, and I said this before, like, in previous episodes, that my pick was Austin because, yes, Brendan Fraser has had he's had an amazing comeback. I'm not taking anything away from him. He's a phenomenal actor. For Austin, I just think, he should have been rewarded for it, because he's been working on this movie for almost 3.5 years. He had to get, like, the accent down, the moves down, the look down, like, lip-syncing the songs. Maybe he sung them, I don't know.
His voice was actually, like, affected by it.
Yeah.
Like, long term. Like, even after the movie was done, he still, like...
He couldn't stop talking like Elvis. And that just sounds like a curse to me, personally.
He said he was going to stop using the voice, but I just think, like, once you've done that for so long, that's something to, like, hard to knock off, so.
Right.
But I just felt like, he should have been rewarded since he's worked on that movie for so long. That's just me personally, but like I said, I'm taking nothing away from Brendan Fraser. His performance in The Whale was amazing. I loved it. But the whole Best Supporting Actress, I love Jamie Lee Curtis. She's the original Scream Queen. I love her, but Angela Bassett should have won.
Yeah, I heard some complaints about the Best Supporting Actress and Jamie Lee Curtis getting it. I heard that, like, her role in the movie wasn't
Yeah,
very
she
big.
wasn't. Yeah, she. That's the thing. Jamie wasn't really in the movie a lot.
Right.
Is she the hot dog finger lady?
No, she's
No.
Michael Myers' sister from Halloween.
I think she's. Oh, you're talking.
In the movie.
Oh, I don't know about
Oh,
her.
you're talking about Everything Everywhere and All
Yeah,
at Once.
yeah.
Yeah, she was.
Okay.
Hot dog fingers?
Yeah.
That's awesome. I want to watch it now. I have no context, but I want to watch it.
But yeah, Jamie wasn't really in the movie a lot compared to what Angela Bassett did in Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. Like,
Right.
so, and
And with like Chadwick Boseman's passing, too. That which was so out of left field, you know. But like he didn't tell
Anthony
anyone about it.
Hopkins,
Yeah.
like, but like, still not over that, by the way. But I was gonna say like, and just by watching it when they were announcing the winner, like she didn't get up, she didn't cheer, like her face, like it broke me so bad because she put like a lot into that movie, and you know, I think she was just sad because, you know, she really wanted to honor Chadwick in this movie, and you know, and everybody was like, you know, expecting her to win because everybody was saying that her performance in this movie was incredible, which it was. And I think that she kind of like, you know, had this high expectation and she was so excited about it. And I think that's part of the reason why she was let down a little bit. But it hurt me too. Like, I don't know. Because, like, I feel like that was the one winner that everybody was, you know, anticipating her to win.
Right.
But she didn't win. And then when Michael B. Jordan and Jonathan Majors were presenting that, were presenting the next award, they said, "Love you, Auntie," because they knew.
Right. Yeah,
They-
she was salty about it.
Yeah, because they knew. And then, like, she got a lot of crap because she was saying, like, oh, she's just salty because she didn't win and da-da-da-da-da. I'm sure she was happy for Jamie when she won. It's just that when you have that expectation and when you put your heart and soul into something and you think it's going to happen and then not to be, like, rewarded for that, it's like, devastating.
The sting is way worse than
Yeah.
for sure.
I mean, Rihanna performed there, right, for the Oscars?
Yeah, she did.
Okay.
Didn't win Best Original Song, but I'm not mad at Best Original Song because I said this before. Like, I would have been happy if any of the songs nominated this year would have won, and of course, RRR Not To won. And Zach did tell me, like, you know, listen to that song, like, you'll definitely get the hype because it was on TikTok. I'm like, after seeing that performance, I get it.
Right.
Because it was so hyped up. I'm like, I get it now. So I'm happy for that.
You know, the one cool thing about all these events, like, you know, the Oscars and even like the Super Bowl halftime show and stuff, even if you don't watch it, you are going to hear about it.
Oh, yeah.
You are going to know all about it. You're going to see all the clips on TikTok.
Like,
and
I just
Like it
like
or not.
watching it. I just
it's
like
great. It's
I
so
just,
much fun.
yeah, I just like watching it because of the live aspect. Like, you never know what's gonna happen. I mean, obviously, like,
So speaking of live music, we're going to go off the script here a little bit. In September, Shawn here and I are planning on going to Ween live in Chicago.
We're
That's
going to
be a
paint the town brown.
We are. Nobody knows who Ween is, but we do, so that's all that matters.
They're good.
Sorry. They are good.
They play music.
It is certainly music, that is
Yeah,
for
it's
sure.
something.
So, okay, how do you guys feel about best visual effects, Avatar, The Way of Water?
I wasn't surprised.
Right, I kind of expected that
The
coming.
same thing with best sound for Top Gun Maverick.
I know. Top Gun was great. I think that honestly,
I didn't see
probably
that one
should've won
either.
more than just
What?
best music.
I didn't see.
You
I
haven't
saw.
seen Top Gun
no,
Maverick?
I haven't even seen the first one.
Oh, what?
Ah,
Yeah.
dude.
Boo, boo. Hopefully I remember to put
You know,
like a
you're not
shame
alone
mechanic
because
on
a lot of people did give me crap about not seeing Top Gun Maverick yet. Because, like, I couldn't go to the movies and I was waiting until it came out on streaming services. So now that I have Paramount Plus, I watched it, loved it. But
Yeah,
it was
that's
nominated for Best Picture. Like I said, it wasn't going to win because it was one of the biggest movies of last year. And if it were to win, it would just be too expected, at least in my opinion. So.
Nah,
I think you're right. I feel like they kind of recycled a lot of the stuff from the original Top Gun. I feel
Yeah.
like it was more of like a nostalgia trip for like the guys who, you know, are old enough to remember watching the first one when it came out. And like
Yeah.
no diss.
My
to those
parents
guys. I thought
were- Yeah.
Maverick was awesome.
It
Yeah.
was.
But like I knew like, you know, there's another volleyball scene and like stupid stuff like that. Like we've already seen this before.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, yeah.
Miles Teller on the beach.
I'll give it a pass for that.
But let me see. Best Supporting Actor, Keeona.
Well deserved.
I know.
That was another big comeback from this year.
And
And-
that picture of him with Harrison Ford.
I know,
Oh
I
my
was just
God,
about to
yeah.
say that.
Yeah.
It
So
all-
icy.
I just
Yeah.
love how that all came full circle. Like, because they were both in the movie when he was little, and, he was, at the beginning of being Indiana Jones.
Mm-hmm.
And then for him to win it, and then Harrison Ford presenting Best Picture, it was so cute. I love that.
It was really wholesome, especially because, in these kinds of events that Harrison Ford is a part of, he usually doesn't care.
Yeah, fair enough.
So it was really wholesome to see him so happy,
I know. And speaking of Harrison Ford, off topic again, he could be in Yellowstone, the new season of Yellowstone coming out. I could be wrong, but
I haven't seen Yellowstone.
it's so good. I like it.
I've heard that Yellowstone's really good, and I've also heard that, is it 18?
Yeah, with Sam Elliott. Is it Sam Elliott?
Yeah, whatever show he's in,
Yeah,
1812 or
1880,
whatever it is.
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, but then
Dude's 80?
Is he really?
Dude's 80.
Dang. I remember his part in The Big Lebowski is just absolutely classic.
I
Harrison
like that.
Ford is in it?
And
Or
what-
no, Sam Elliott.
Yeah, Sam Elliott,
Yeah,
yeah.
Sam Elliott, yeah. I was like, what?
1883, not 1812. I don't know where I was getting that from.
Favorite Harrison Ford movie?
Ooh.
Gotta be Blade Runner, easily.
Final
That-
cut.
Yes.
I do like Blade Runner though.
Blade Runner is fantastic. There are 6 or 7 different cuts in the movie. I get called back to last season. I did a whole review on Blade Runner and all the different cuts. Final cut will always be the best. That was Ridley Scott's original vision for the thing. It just took a long ass time for it to get released.
Yeah.
Did that win an Oscar?
But another thing about the Oscars for Best Animated Feature, Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio won.
Oh, yeah.
I was kind of
I was definitely expecting that.
Yeah, because I wanted Puss in Boots, honestly, to win.
So
but,
did I. Yeah.
but-
I really thought that would win something.
But I'm not surprised that Pinocchio won. And to get into the host of the whole show, Jimmy Kimmel, he did it. His opening monologue, it was pretty good. I just like that he didn't sugarcoat the whole fiasco that happened last year.
I hope Will Smith doesn't slap, or no one better slap me or whatever, something like that. Right? What?
Yeah.
What?
I mean, all the notorious slappers are not allowed back there anymore.
And then he kept on
Yeah.
saying, "You'll have to get to the Mandalorian to get to me.
Right? And,
You'll have to get through
yeah.
Spider-Man."
Didn't he say that?
Yeah, he did. He
Because
did.
Pedro Pascal
Okay,
was there.
all right.
He had all of his bodyguards.
No one
And
said
then-
anything, so I was really confused.
But then when he said you'll have to get to Spider-Man, Andrew Garfield's face, he
Yeah,
was
yeah.
like, and then his other, I guess the little Mexican dude that he always has, Guillermo, that's his name. He was like, you'll have to get. He was like this. I was like, his monologue was so good, and I was kind of I like Jimmy Kimmel, but then him hosting it a third time, I'm like, okay, find somebody else. He did a good job this time around. And then towards the end of the show, there was a huge sign where it said, "No incidents at the Oscars," and then you just flipped the sign that said one incident hasn't happened. I'm like, that
yeah,
was so.
it sounds like they clowned on Will Smith real hard that night.
And I really like how Chris Rock is making a comeback by
Yeah.
just kind of, blasting Will Smith.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
But then, Jimmy Kimmel said, if you happen to win Best Actor, please come up and proceed to give a 19-minute speech and and be rewarded for it. And then he's like, if anything like that happens, just do what you did last year. Nothing.
That's right. That was the
That
best
was
part.
cold. And
I don't think he's very funny, and that got a good laugh out of me.
Chris Rock.
No, Jimmy Kimmel.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, that's the thing. I don't think why are we having Tonight Show host?
Yeah, let's
the
get somebody
Oscars?
funny like James
Yeah.
Corden.
Ye-
No, I'm just kidding. That's a joke.
No.
I'm joking.
oh dang.
Oh man, I don't even know. It could just be anyone else, but
It could be like anybody that's
or-
funny or has something funny
like
to say. Like
yeah,
Harrison,
or
Kevin
even
Hart.
Harrison Ford.
Conan
Harrison
is
Ford
funny.
Isn't very funny, but he's just ice cold. All
Or-
of his delivery is hilarious.
so is
Dax
Hugh Grant. He
Flame.
was there.
Therapy
Very
geckos.
Ooh, if Hugh Laurie was American, maybe he'd be on. As a
Hugh
host.
Laurie. Oh, Hugh Laurie. Okay.
He's awesome. I love that dude.
I don't know. I mean, I personally would love Kevin Hart to host the show because he is funny, but then he received backlash for something that
And
he
he said
did
he's
years
not gonna
ago,
do
and he
it,
said that
yeah.
he's not going to do it. I mean,
That's lame. Get Kevin Hart and The Rock They're just
That
a killer
would be
duo. You could have it.
awesome.
And have them wearing like diapers or something.
That could be pretty funny. I was thinking, Chris Hart, Chris, is that who we're
Chris
talking about?
Hart.
No, who are we talking
Kevin
about?
Hart.
Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart, yeah.
Kevin Hart sits on the Rock's lap and pretends to be a puppet.
He's got a rattle.
He's got
Be
a little I don't know where the rattle's coming from.
And then
He's
he'd
got
be like,
a rattle and a
wah,
diaper.
and then he'd be like, get your. No, I'm kidding. But let me see. But yeah, I wouldn't be opposed to that's the thing. Like, I feel like a lot of talk show hosts have hosted the Oscars, like from Ellen to Jimmy Kimmel, and then I would love to see Steve Martin and Martin Short host
Oh
again.
yes,
That'd be really funny.
Yeah, Steve Martin breaks out his banjo.
Because I love the show All Murders in the
Yeah,
Building.
yeah, for sure. That's a really good idea. They should have had those two on. Haven't seen it though.
Really, any of the old Saturday Night Live guys, I think that any of them would be great picks. I think every year they should just have a rotating.
Yeah, Adam Sandler.
Adam
just,
Sandler or David
Yeah.
Spade.
Yeah, for sure.
Any of
Adam,
those guys.
Yeah.
I mean, Tina Fey, Amy Poehler, and
Kristen-
Maya Rudolph.
And Kristen Wiig.
That would be a good
Yeah.
pair.
Yeah.
Or Charlie Day, Jason Sudeikis. I'm trying to think of that one movie they were in together. It was like Horrible Bosses. Jason Bateman.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, those guys.
Oh
Are
yeah, and he
funny.
was also in a movie with Dwayne The Rock and Kevin Hart, Central Intelligence.
Yeah.
Aubrey Plaza. I think she could be a good host.
Okay.
She's pretty funny.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind Albert Plaza
Eddie Murphy
hosting
probably.
the Oscars.
I feel like, man, I don't know. What has Eddie Murphy been doing lately?
He's been making a whole lot of
He
new
was in
movies and
Dolomite.
everything.
Dolomite is my name. That Netflix.
I know that he no, never mind. I don't know what he did. Never mind.
But then everybody was hoping that Chris Rock was gonna perform at the Oscars. I'm like, he ain't gonna do it.
yeah,
He's not gonna do it.
Yeah, that.
Cause after he got slapped last year, you just expect him to come back and host. No.
Yeah, no, I think he's.
Eddie
the ship has
Eddie
sailed
Murphy
on.
should have gone up and did the welfare bit. Have you ever seen that? Like, I got ice cream and you're on welfare.
Oh my god, I know. That would be funny as heck.
Yeah, good stuff. Better than Jimmy Kimmel, basically.
No shade to Jimmy Kimmel. Because, he's hosted it the third time. I was just like, I just feel like he's going to do the same thing. But then, I'm just glad, he had something to feed off of from last year because it made it more interesting and more funny,
Yeah.
at least in my opinion. But going back to performances, Rihanna did perform. She was my pick to win it, but then I was like, nah.
I know David Byrne from Talking Heads performed. He performed with someone though. It wasn't Talking Heads. Then they had. I couldn't figure out how to pronounce their name. So sorry, but they had these two. It looked like two Indian dancers, guys. I don't know. I wonder if it was for the Bollywood film that came out. Remember that? The one with the 3 R's.
Slumdog Millionaire? No.
I don't think so.
I mean, that's a Bollywood
But
movie,
yeah.
but I don't know.
Yeah, it was like the one with the tiger and the 3 R's. Remember that? It was everywhere. I don't know, but they had that happen.
Man, I wish I knew what you were talking about. Because,
This is why we shouldn't have come on.
What? What'd you say?
This is why it's important to have people on that know what they're talking about, because I have no idea. I didn't watch this.
But then,
Hey, in my defense, we don't really have any volunteers. I think we're doing fine. We're doing fine.
yeah, you guys are doing great. And as our production team always says, we have laptops. Look it up.
It's very true.
True.
That's what I'm looking at.
My
now.
mom said that. She's like,
And
why
even
don't
if-
you guys just use your laptops?
And even if I forget things, because the Oscars were 3 weeks ago, I remember some of it, but then it'll take me a while to refresh my memory. So I'm just like, okay, let me just look it up real quick, and then bada bing, bada boom, there we go. But and one thing real quick, Holly Bailey was there, and the trailer for The Little Mermaid. It looks so good. I'm so excited for that movie.
I've seen some very clashing opinions on there. Didn't they make Sebastian a crab?
Yeah, he's a crab.
What's up with that?
What
man?
gives?
Well, yeah.
Isn't
Why
he-
are you changing up the formula?
What gives?
Isn't he
He's
a
a
crab
lobster.
anyway?
Crabs can't even.
I think he's a
Can
lobster.
crabs even breathe? It's like a land crab.
Wait,
He doesn't
Sebastian. He is the crab, right? Or
I
am
think
I
he was a
thinking?
lobster.
Yeah. He was a lobster in the animated one, but they made him like a crab.
Oh, he was
And-
totally a lobster.
Yeah, he was, and I
He
don't think
was?
crabs can breathe
Wait a
underwater
minute.
like
He doesn't
that.
look
so
like a
it's
lobster.
really funny.
Okay, now he might actually be a crab. Okay, why
What?
do I see people whining
No,
about that on
Sebastian's
Twitter?
literally
What's
a
up with that?
lobster.
Cause like you can never tell like if he was a lobster or a crab.
Yeah, Shawn, could you pull up a picture to show to the camera here?
Yeah,
I'm
real
looking
quick,
it up.
real
I'm
quick.
looking it
Yeah, really
up.
quick, very fast.
I'm looking it up.
I mean, I can show you.
just
but
show that.
It's not a very good. I don't think that you guys can really see it.
Come on.
He's
wait.
weird looking. He looks like a lobster.
No.
I
I'm
think.
Let me see.
Except there's no tail.
That is a lobster.
That looks like a crab.
But it doesn't have a tail, man.
Can't see it.
Sebastian
Crabs
doesn't
have tails?
No, lobsters have tails. Crabs don't.
See, I'm
You
confused.
still can't see it.
Anyway.
Still can't.
But we gotta go. We are out of time. But thank you guys both for joining me.
Of course. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, but we'll get into this whole crab debate in a minute. But thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you guys next time. Say bye,
He's
Oscar.
a lobster.
Anyway, say bye, Oscar. See, he's not gonna say anything. Bye, guys.
See ya.
You better keep that in there, too.